Jewelers, and I have been absolutely giddy about this show because I have a young lady on that I admire very, very much sincerely, folks. She is a CEO, she's a civics and community leader, she's an entrepreneur, she's very, very creative, that is her MO, and she's also a very cool chick. Both of these chicks are very cool, both of you.
Yeah, she's the cool chick.
Debbie Scoppechio is here along with Toni Clem. Debbie is the CEO of Creative Alliance. We've got some big news, if you haven't heard yet, about Creative Alliance, and Toni Clem is the COO, the Chief Operating Officer. So, first of all, Debbie, before we get out the big news, tell us a little bit about the history of Creative Alliance. Now, I know it is the largest advertising agency in the state of Kentucky. I know you've had awards from not just here locally, but regionally and around the country. We could go on, but how did it all start? How did it start, Debbie?
I think we should go on, John.
Yeah, we could do that.
In 1987, two creative directors said to me, why don't we go off and do this on our own? We went and had a few drinks. I said, why not? So we left another ad agency and created Creative Alliance overnight, and it was the best thing that we ever did. We are 27 years old. We have clients in just about every category: healthcare, food service, needless to say, entertainment. The best thing about it is the team. It has been one wonderful ride, the best team out there, and this year has been another great year for us. We're coming by the end of the year, we'll have 3 or 4 new pieces of business we'll be announcing, and we're looking at an acquisition. So a lot of great things are going on, and recently I became chairman of the board, and we hired a CEO, and unfortunately he couldn't join us today, Jerry Price, and you'll be getting to know him as time goes on. So I'm sort of the culture, where we all started, the service part of the business, and Toni's hung around me for a long time. And thank God, or we wouldn't be there without her. And so Jerry's the newest addition, and thank God he has Toni and me to keep him straight. So I'm still very involved with the business as chairman, and chairwoman, as one would say, and we're so excited about where we're going. But it's been a phenomenal ride, thanks to so many people, including the media, our vendors, everyone that's worked with us, and our team. So.
It's incredible, and Toni, I'm going to let you reveal the big news for those who haven't heard yet. Sure. But I also want to talk to you a little bit about part of your job as COO is the culture, and there is a culture at Creative Alliance. Now you're going to talk about this new big announcement here, but there's a culture that is different there. You notice the chemistry between you two; it's pretty obvious. But the part of being creative is having the right mindset and the go get them. And you all have always had that.
Well, we're really fortunate because we hire people in that have this, energy level that we're looking for in the spirit, and that really follows Debbie's initial launch of Creative Alliance. So we've kept that spirit going, and it's all about our client service, it's all about spirit, it's all about energy. And she kind of emulates that. So
I don't think there's any question about that, that you do that. Now, with the name Creative Alliance, it's such a strong brand.
Yes.
But you may have a new name that actually may trump Creative Alliance, which is hard to believe. So tell us about your new name.
Well, we're really excited. We're really excited. So we started talking months ago about, just signifying change to the community, and one way to do that would be to change our name. And I think everybody says, well, what better name could you have than Creative Alliance? And that came up, and including from Debbie, what name could you possibly come up with? And so we started thinking about one name only, and it is, without much fanfare here, but it is Scoppechio. That is our new agency name, and it is named after, of course, Debbie Scoppechio, our founder, and it represents account service, and it also represents that, all great agencies are named after their founder, all of them, and that includes us, and Scoppechio will always drive us to remember our roots in account service, and carries that energy with Debbie, so we're thrilled.
Debbie, I'm happy for you. What does that mean to you? What a tribute to you. I mean, that's huge. And everything she said, from the energy to the creativity, it does fit you. And now I understand. If someone would have told me, without knowing the name, they're going to change the name of Creative Alliance, I'd say, oh, that's a blunder. What a mistake.
I know.
Because the name is so strong and so good. But Scoppechio may actually be better. Good for you.
Well, when they first broached me on it, I thought, oh, no, I'm too embarrassed. Then they kept talking to me, and it's very humbling and certainly an honor. I'm glad they did it before I died, because that wouldn't do us much good.
That wouldn't do us much good.
The real reason is that we've been an awesome agency and had a fantastic run, but times are changing in the business, and there's new things, and the reason we picked the CEO we did to work with Toni is that we are the culture and the past and the service orientation, and he brings more national business, national contacts, strategy. He's an ex-creative guy, so he's really going to push our creative. It's always been great. He's going to make it even greater. But we never want to forget our roots, and that's how they talked me into it. Needless to say, if I wanted my name on it, I would have done it 27 years ago. My biggest concern is people learning how to spell it, but I don't think they'll forget it. It was very easy to get our URL changed. Nobody out there.
Nobody else out there.
Oops.
Well,
I almost lost
before I don't want to move on, but you do so much, and we talk about how the business has changed. And Toni, I know you're very aware of this. You're very aware of this business, but there's some things that don't change. That's community involvement, partnerships, etc. You have a partnership with the University of Louisville. You're giving away an award. I want to make sure we talk about that.
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's the Scoppechio Award, and Debbie can talk at length about it. But we are giving a scholarship for young women that are joining the business school, and it is a $10,000 scholarship for the next 10 years. So it is in her honor, and she is a businesswoman extraordinaire, and you know that, and what she does for women around the state and beyond is she mentors them, and she's shown women that you can survive in a man's world, and you can break through the glass ceiling. She did that 27 years ago when no one thought she could. And so I think it's appropriate that we're doing this award for young women who are looking to get into the business world like Debbie.
Yep,
so.
Rise above, Debbie. We've got about a minute here. I want you to talk a little bit about the future you see for Scoppechio. Where do you see it going? You're a very forward thinker. So where do you see it going? What do you see, the best case scenario?
Rise above. It says it all, I think, because we're great the way we are. Certainly, I think so. But I see our future becoming not just local, but regionally and nationally. Toni is also very involved with the community. I hope to become more involved nationally and speaking more, but making sure we never forget our roots. And but we already, in the past 4 months, have gotten 4 new pieces of business. We're all working together. We've done our first pitches together. Jerry and I had our first pitch together.
I know, she's doing this.
She loves the business.
I know.
And Jerry's like quiet, and he thinks we're done talking, and I go, wait, I want to say something. So eventually he'll get used to me having the last word. But we're very, very, very excited about the future. And I'm not retiring. That's one question people have asked. I couldn't retire because now my team gives me my energy.
There we go. And Toni, you're a great ambassador for Scoppechio and for Debbie and for yourself as well. You stand on your own. So really, congratulations to both of you. I'm excited about both the award and Scoppechio and the direction it's going. You know I love you, Deb.
Thank you. Sure you don't want me to take over the jewelry part?
Yeah, jewelry's coming up. Yeah, we're going to be talking to Rob Prince. Prospect Jewelers coming up. If you have yet to make a Christmas wish list, we'll tell you how you can do that and save some money at the same time. We'll be right back on WAVE 3 Listens.
Thanks, John.
Christmas Carol tickets. Don't y'all leave me. Yeah, we're going to have Christmas Carol tickets right here. There we go, Actors Theater. It is a Christmas tradition. If you'd like to go, be caller number 3, 888-800-9283, and you'll have a pair of free tickets. We'll be right back.
Is it okay?